Hello, this tutorial I'm going to show you guys around the materials. First off, go to File, New, and Erase All, just to clear the slate, make sure you don't have anything from any other tutorials you've been working on. Okay, go to Object Mode, then Editing. You should see Materials, New Select Design, whatnot. Let's go to Material, New, and let's go up here to where it says Model, this little thing jig right here. Go to Materials. Of course, there's other ways to do it, but I like this because this thing here on the side. Okay, here you see color. This is what COL is, color. Sets the fuse color of the material. As you read. Let's put it as a yellow, maybe. And you see right here, this is a preview of it. Now let's talk about SPE. It's actually specular light, or specular coloring. It's basically when the light source hits it, what color does it reflect? So let's say, since it's going to be yellow, let's make it like a paler yellow. That. Mirror, don't have to worry about that. Talk about that later on, some other tutorials. Shaders, let's look at shaders real quick. REF, it's pretty much the reflection, how much reflection it has. Since it's going to be solid, let's put it as a really small amount, like 1 point, yeah, like 0.1. Doesn't look that good. Maybe turn it up a little bit. There, it looks better. It looks more of a goldish color than before. Specular, that's basically saying how much it reflects, like how, yeah, right, this is the degree of specularity. It's like how harsh the specular is, and hard is the hardness of it, obviously. This is basically saying, is it clear or not? It's, as you read it, amount of diffuse shading on the back side, the other side of the lighting. Not worry too much about all this stuff. Messing around with it, see, it gets brighter and darker, the little ball thing, because that's where the light source is hitting it. See how it's finer when you do that, and it gets bigger. See? Let's put it as 1 because it looks kind of funny. So let's just look at that real quick and go to render and render current frame. It should pop up our frame animations. We don't have animation. And you notice that there's no material on it. Well, that is because we didn't assign it. This is technically the second material we're working on. So let's go to right here to change it from 3D view. Let's change it to our buttons window. Oh, wow, okay. Sorry, right down here, I got confused. Button window. There, that's better. Okay. Let's go down here, see, and click on editing. This is material 2. See how this object is, click on, let's assign to it. It should work now. It didn't, because I'm not in edit mode. That's why. Sorry, guys. We go to edit mode to assign. See how harsh it is right here because of the lighting is pretty much right there. And you notice how it resembles the sphere a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to be the same because it's a box. The lighting is probably different than up there. But yes, that's pretty much it for basic materials. But I want to show you a little bit more to cram it in. Okay, let's make a new material. And drag this down. Actually, I want to show you it over in the model view. Show you guys how to work with it here. 3, okay. Let's go over here. See the shading. That's where you want to go. There's a material button, texture button, the radiosity button, and the world button, and also lamp buttons. Lamp buttons don't worry about. These two don't have to worry about really. Just these two are texture and the material. I'll go over texture in the next tutorial, which is pretty important. Textures are really important once you get more advanced. Okay. Let's put basically to how it was at the very beginning. Okay. Shaders. 0.8-ish. And then I think it was about 80, I couldn't remember. That looks about right. Okay. I want to show you guys how to make a simple glass looking effect to it. Just very simple. Make sure it's white. Shaders is the reflection. I don't know, 0.35, because glass isn't very reflective, is it? So it's speculated about 1.5 and then hard to 511. Resolution 0.2. No emissions. Okay, make sure it's radio traceable and shadow. Okay, go to mirror trans, and go to ray mirror, enable it, and go to enable ray transparency. Now let's go to ray mirror and say 0.3. This, okay, Fresnel, I don't know what that stands for, but basically what it does is it overlays the glass with color. See, look at how it gets a little bit more foggy over here? That's pretty much what it does. But we don't want it very high. Let's put it as a 0.3. IOR, put 1.37-ish. So it's saying how clear it is, I guess you would say. Okay, before I do that, I want to show you something real quick. Let's go to map and put what the texture thing is. Okay, UV, Orco. It's really only ones we worry about. NOR, actually. UV, Orco, and NOR. And reflective, actually. Okay, UV is basically a UV mapping, if you've ever heard of that. Yeah, we'll go over that in another tutorial later on. It's kind of more advanced than this. Orco is pretty much where it's default. It puts it where it thinks it should be. The program puts it where it thinks it should be. Normal is actually a bump mapping, if you've heard of that. And map 2, color normal, and reflective, spec, and all this stuff. Well, again, this is a later tutorial. Just wanted to go through real quick. Yeah, not much to worry about. Just wanted to introduce it real quick in the tutorial. Okay, now let's go to editing, to where the material is, and click on assign. See how the color changes a little bit over there? It's a while to bring up. Well, it's hard to tell about it being because it's on a blue background. There's nothing around. I have a whole other tutorial on making water and glass and stuff. Just wanted to introduce you guys to the material buttons and to ray mirror and ray transparency. I hope this tutorial helped you guys a little bit, and see you next time.